Hello there folks, it's TIJ and welcome to episode 30, the big 3-0 in our Ashes Cricket Player Career Mode series with Joe Root. Today, we see the conclusion of our first class match at Headingley against Middlesex, of course for the county of Yorkshire. If you haven't watched the last episode, which contains all of the action from the test match so far, I completely recommend you go and watch that. But if you have, let's continue the action. So if you remember, at the last episode, at the end of the last episode, we got to our 50. With a nice 4. We continue straight on from there. With a dot ball. Not the worst way to start in the world. I was thinking, you know what, this is going to be typical. We're going to be out straight away here, but not quite. Here we go. Here comes Sterling again. We're just going to defend this one. But I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. I certainly have been enjoying recording it. It's very much a nice break. A pleasant break from Football Manager. And any other game, really. It's quite unique. And that it's nice following Root's progress. That's a lovely shot. Just a single though there, which means we do maintain strike for the next over. But this series seems to be getting good views, which is amazing really, because the game's been out for quite a while now. But you guys seem to very much be enjoying it. That's the end of the session. And we'll come back out a bit reinvigorated after some tea. And there we go. Tea was very quick. But obviously, you know, just let me know, folks, that you are continuing to enjoy this series by leaving a like if you do enjoy the video. Get involved in the comments, get involved with the community a little bit, and leave a comment if you do have anything to say about the video. Whether you just want to say good video, you know, I do really appreciate it. But for the first time since we got that 100 against India, I think in the third test match, we have finally got a respectable score here against Middlesex. 55 off 40 balls now. If we can go and get our 100, then I think we could possibly be the pivotal person. And the pivotal, I keep saying pivotal player in perhaps winning this first class match. Bear in mind we are chasing 463. So it's going to be tricky. But if we can contribute 100 to it, and maybe Hanscom can get a 50, and then Bairstow can maybe get a 50 or 100, we can do it. But I feel like ourselves, Hanscom, well, our Root, Hanscom and Bairstow are all that we've got now. That's all the chance we've got in winning this test match, because no respect to Plunkett, Rashid and the other two bowlers, but are they really Centurion players? Not particularly. They might be able to chip away at 20 or 30, but they're not quite the Brian Laras of Yorkshire. In comes Sterling for the 5th ball of this over. I was going to say not the best over. I thought we just got 4 there. I thought we just beat that fielder. I set that up brilliantly. I thought, what a shot that's going to be, and it's going to the boundary, but not quite. Crowd's racing a little bit now. Don't quite know why. But whatever, we'll accept it. That one's gone to the field, though. That one's gone to the outfield, and the fielder can't beat it there at cover. And we got a boundary. 6 off the over. That's exactly what we wanted. And now Hanscom's back on strike for the fast bowler, which I presume will be Stephen Finn. It is. Gets a single after 3 balls. Hanscom trotting along a little bit decently. I think you can say 11 off 18 balls, a respectable amount. Nice shot. That should be a single. Means Hanscom's back on strike. We need to get some confidence in him. I know we're confident, but we don't want to be utilised and tied out too much, because I feel like this is very much an enduring innings, this will be. And we're now at 50 overs. The run rate at 4.7. 21 overs left in this day, including around about 90 overs tomorrow. So there's definitely the time to get the score. That's lovely. Just straight to the boundary. That was beautiful. I do wonder why they're keeping Sterling on. I mean, he's a very good batsman, obviously, with that 200 not out, carrying his bat in the first innings. And he's got the wicket of Kolak Admiral, fair enough. But we're just whipping him all round here. I'll say this now and I'll jinx myself. He'll take our wicket. You can guarantee it, can't you? Deary me. And he comes again. We'll hit that one to the left, but there's a fielder right there. I didn't quite know where to go to the run, because I couldn't tell there's a fielder there, but there was. So I'm glad we didn't go for it. Strike rate of about 140, though, if you look at it. We're approaching our 50th delivery. And that's a nice shot. Just a single, though, there. Not the best of shots in the world. Didn't middle it, but we'll take the single. And in comes Hanscom. Just a single there. Again, they're still running with this one slip system with Morgan. They've got Suvy at silly point, who's not very good there. We've got Finn at deep backward point, but there's a massive gap between Gubbins and Scott at cover. I suppose they're thinking that silly point might grab out and get a ball, but if it's that quick, then they're going to struggle. They do need a few more fields on this offside, I would say. Lovely shot. Does Finn do his role? He does. He stops the 4. But again, not the best field setup, I'd say, to be honest, because Sterling's doing a very bad job of bowling at our leg side. If he bowled at our leg side, that means that we have to go down there, and that's not really where we want to go. But for some reason, you know, they're quite happy to get to the leg side. Oh, just noticed Hanscom's gone. Hanscom was run out by Helm, I presume off a Sterling ball. So now it's also ourselves and Bairstow, and Patel comes back in the finger spinner. That was late, but we didn't hit it. No, I'm not interested in that. Owen Morgan's a little bit gutted there, I think, because he's just took another wicket. And it's down to ourselves and Bairstow now. If they can take the wicket of either ourselves and Bairstow, or better for them both, then there is no doubt that they will win this test match, barring a miracle. But if ourselves and Bairstow can put 100 on between us, then it's a different story. And Bairstow started that journey by getting a single. At least didn't get egg duck. No point going for that one. Just the dot. That'll do. Patel shining the ball a bit. No, there's no ball tampering going on there, son. We edged that one. That could have been close, but we're just going to go for the single there. We don't want to lose a wicket. We don't want to make any unnecessary risk to losing a wicket here, because bear in mind we're 5 wickets down, and we all know what can happen at the tail end of a batting lineup. Putting a lot of faith in Bairstow though to keep in for the long haul. Well, we need to keep him for the long haul, but I feel like we're chipping away, so we're doing our job. You know, it's worthwhile us being in, if you like. We've got 72 off 53, a very solid strike rate, and hopefully, sorry, 72 off 55. And hopefully we can get to our 100. That would be fantastic. As I say, Sterling not the best ball, but we haven't really utilised it too much there. Only a single. And in comes Bairstow for the last ball of the over. And how does he get on? He's still in, that's good. And he's actually batted for the 5 balls for Patel. I don't particularly like the finger spinners like Patel, but Sterling, I don't think he's the best spinner in the world. So, luckily, we can exploit him a little bit. And we're off strike, though, for this next over. It isn't going to hurt for us to be rested a little bit. We're not going to fight for the strike. But Bairstow is still in, which is all good. Just a single, that makes us back on strike. Shot. Well, not really. it was a shot, but it wasn't the best shot in the world anyway. Another single and Bairstow's back on strike. It's one of those funny bits in the game because whilst we need to be defensive, we need to go for it, because I feel like it's only going to be a matter of time before Bairstow goes. He doesn't feel that comfortable, I can feel. And we need to go for it, really, because whilst Plunkett and Rashid could maybe pick up 20 or 30, Bairstow's the last centurion batsman, I feel like. The last confident batsman. And it's all about ourselves holding the fort, which is exactly what we're trying to do with shots like that. Hopefully, yeah, it's gone to the boundary. That's good stuff. And there we go, we scored 1850 runs in our objective. We're not halfway there yet, but we're certainly getting close. We missed that one completely. And if that one would have swung a bit more, it would have just took out the wickets and it would have been clean bowled. That's a lovely shot. I thought that could have been a bit dangerous, but it's too quick for the fielder out there at deep cover. Is it deep cover? I think it's deep cover. Again, my knowledge of fielder positions in cricket is a bit pants. But I think it's that deep cover. Deep backward points, so close enough. We're learning as we go. I do like cricket, but I wouldn't say I'm a cricket expert. I just enjoy watching it for what it is. That's a nasty edge there. 82 scored off 63 balls. Field's been changed to suit, actually. I don't like that field at all. There's nowhere we can go. Maybe straight down the line, perhaps. But we don't need to go anywhere there because it's quite a good ball, which means that we don't hit it. No point trying to get an edge on that. Oh dear. Now Bairstow's gone. He's gone for 6 off 22. Run out again! Deary me. And he never looked comfortable that innings, to be honest. 6 off 22. Now we're relying on Liam Plunkett now. And basically, I feel like we're just chasing a lost cause. Unfortunately. With face-to-face and deliveries, that's all brilliant and stuff. We still need 200. That's a lovely shot, but it's gone straight to the fielder. Really, in terms of Middlesex, they should be trying to keep us on strike, get us out, and then they can definitely clean up the tail end. We're the last big threat, though, I'd say. We can go for a single, though, there. Get Plunkett on strike. I don't really know what the best thing to do is, because he's got to be on strike at some point. I can't score 200 runs by myself. But at the same time, we don't want wickets falling cheaply. And he's got his first run, which is brilliant. He just needs to be a bit attacking, I would say. Just go for it. They certainly needed that, didn't they? It was a good innings, but all good things must come to an end. And we've simply just been beaten there. A little bit too early. Was it early? Yeah, a little bit too early, and we've been clean bowled there by Patel. I think we got a nick on that ball, to be honest. Did we get a nick on it? Yeah, we got something on it, but we were just clean bowled. Plain and simple there. We tried our best, we did our best, but it wasn't enough. 83 off 68. We can certainly be respected, though, for that score. And we're now 264 for 7 with Plunkett and Rashid in at the crease. Now, I'm going to guess that that's going to be pretty much the end of the match now. Because I very much doubt that these two can get 200 between them. But, again, brilliant bowling by Middlesex. Not going to complain. But I'll tell you what, actually, let's just fast forward a little bit. I have done. These two are going at it quite decently here. Not the worst in the world. They could have done a lot worse. Plunkett on 32 off 50. And Rashid on 16 from 29. So hopefully these two can do something quite decent. Be lovely to see. Maybe one of them get a 50. And it looks like Rashid's gone. Rashid's gone for 20, I think. He's just gone. 21. Again, decent. Another run out. That just seems stupid. But Plunkett going very strong at 44. This match might not be over. We need 134. I'll tell you what, if they, I don't quite know. It's the start of day 4, it looks like, definitely. It's a lot sunnier. Stop after 5 overs. Okay, code's gone. It's a little bit unfortunate. How many's Plunkett on? 56. We need 103 to win. So basically we need Plunkett to just have a fantastic innings, which he has done, to be fair. It's a decent shot. But he's got time on his side, but I don't think they're going to last, unfortunately. Technically, looking at the run rate, they need a good 25 overs. I don't see that, and unfortunately, Code's gone for a duck. And despite Plunkett's best efforts, Middlesex win by 108 runs. Now, that wasn't our fault there. I just think that was a genuine poor team performance. There are a lot of players who messed up there. I mean, to be fair, if you look at the first 4, they did quite well, and Plunkett tried his best, but really, it was those 3 in the middle, wasn't it? Marsh, Hanscom and Bairstow. If they'd have maybe got 100 between them rather than the 22 they got between them, that could have been the difference between a win and a loss. But as you can see, I mean, we were 3 for 191, and really it was that bit that we lost Marsh, Hanscom and Bairstow, which it was 5 for 244, 6 gone for 262, and then 7 for 264. A good partnership put up, though, by Plunkett and Rashid. A decent partnership from Code and Plunkett. But at the end of the day, unfortunately, that is that for that match. And that's really unfortunate, to be honest. Because I feel like we played well, personally, there. We did all we could. And maybe there might be a few changes in store for the next match. We did decently there. I'm quite proud of ourselves. And we'll alter our footwork to 98. So, it's Northamptonshire we've got in the next match. Yeah, we'll select the lineup. Who have we got? Nottingham, not Northampton. So, it's actually a top-of-the-table clash. Right, we'll select the lineup. I think that Hanscom and Marsh need to go out, personally. And we will try. Who have we got? Who have we got that's best? That's the problem. Got Matthew White. Who doesn't look too brilliant. Lees or Adam Live's crap. Can we put Willie in? Yeah, we'll put Willie in. instead of... We'll put him in instead of Code, because Fisher got a 5-wicket haul last time, so it seems ridiculous not to give him that. Willie can come in at number 8. Cowler Cadmore, leaning. We'll take Hanscom out and we'll put this Alex Lees in. See how he gets on. Bresnan's getting on a bit now, isn't he? How old's Bresnan? 33, yeah. We'll put this Will Rhodes in as well. He's a young player, it seems. And we'll put him in for... Rashid. I know that means we don't have a spinner, but I'm not really fussed. We'll put Bairstow in at 7. Rhodes in at 8. Willie at 9. Plunkett at 10. I think that means we bowl down quite nicely. We'll accept that. That looks quite good. Yeah, I'm happy with that lineup. So, that's the match we've got. Have we got any time to start the game? I think we will start the game, definitely. Yeah, we'll have a start of the game. So again, this is actually... Can we change our uniform? Because it's very much the same for both teams. And it doesn't look very good. But there we go, that's better. We're back at Headingley though, which I presume is our home ground. And we'll start this and then we can continue in the next episode. How will we get on though here? I'll see you guys at the toss. Sun's shining, it's all lovely here at Headingley. What are we going to do first? There's Cowler Cadmore. Don't know who the captain is for Nottinghamshire. But we're playing again against our mate, Billy Root, our brother. And we're going to have a bat this time. Maybe we've learned from our mistakes last time, potentially. But as you can see from the lineup that we chose earlier, it's pretty much the same team. A few changes, but the first two remain the same. Again, Jake Ball's another one, you know. That's, Jake Ball's one that could potentially be in the England setup in real life, but he just vanished off the scene. And at the moment, after how many overs? 12? 72? That seems ridiculous. Leaning's gone cheaply, Balancer's gone cheaply as well, but Cowler Cadmore's on 47 off 32 runs, and we come in at 72 for 2. We Pattinson after 5 overs getting 2 wickets, and that's who we're going to face in our first 2 balls here. And he comes. Deary me, that could have been 2 in 2 balls there for them. We could have waved our consistency goodbye with that brilliant innings, and we could have gone very cheaply, but luckily we've been dropped in the field by, who's that? Third slip, Jake Ball. No wonder he's not in the England setup. Right, come on. Oh, again! Well, that's our own fault. That is just our own fault. Plain and simple. How stupid. 2 very good balls from Pattinson, and we're gone for a duck. We got away with it the first time. The second time, we didn't. Caught by Jake Ball, bowled by Pattinson. And we're out for none. Oh dear. Well, we're a little bit later on then now. And it looks like our new boy Lees is doing well. 44 off 59. Bairstow 45, which is what he should have done in the last match. Oh dear. Bit of a good recovery though. Sean Marsh didn't do very well, I don't think though. Just a smattering of runs it looks like. How many was it? 8. Well, it's more than we got, but still. Lee's gone for 80. That seems like an inspired decision to get him in. Rhodes on 58. Again, another inspired decision. And we're now all out for 300 and something. 370, I think it was around about. 358. So, Rhodes and Lees both looking like very inspired decisions. In fact, they're 2 leading run scorers there. And that was a decent innings. I know we had a disaster, but it was a decent innings. So now we move on to their innings. And we'll start our innings, our second innings. And then, wow, Alex Hales. There he is, the man. Hale starts very well out for 62 though. Billy Rootin, he's gone for 16. Pajara, blimey. He's playing for them, is he? Bear in mind, this is the best team apparently in the second division setup. And it's a very close one actually after that first innings. They're all at 365. Milani seems to get 126, it's a fantastic score. But apart from that, they're flattered to deceive a little bit. Smith and Hale's doing well, but apart from that, a few mediocre scores, but nothing more than that. And there's only 7 runs between us after the first innings. No, I don't think they need to enforce the follow-on. What are they on about? God knows. Right. Kyler Cadmore's gone, and balance has gone cheaply again. So it's now 51 for 2 as opposed to 72 for 2. Right, can we actually get some runs this time? Yay! What on earth is the fielder doing there? Don't ask me. But we're off to a good start, thank God for that. 3 runs off our first ball, and it's not another duck. Good stuff. We'll bat 1 or 2 overs, then just call it a day on this episode. I'm conscious about time. And we're back on strike from Milani. Blimey, looks like a small chap. Medium paced. Interesting. We'll go for 2. Oh, that could be dangerous. Oh, what have we done that for? Ah! It's gone. Jack Laning's gone. That was stupid from us. Another quick wicket, and now Sean Marsh is in. Deary me. How stupid was that? And now there's a risk if we get out cheaply that they could lose up to 3 quick wickets. Because let's face it, Marsh has been a disaster recently. Deary me, what were we doing there? An opener with a decent score, and we've bottled it for him. Nice shot though. That should go to the boundary, that should flit to the boundary, and that's good stuff. That's more like it. Seems like a blip then in our first innings of this match rather than anything to worry about. Which is good. Again, nice shot. We do go for 2 this time, we will get to it. We're going for 3, which seems mad, but yeah, I'm confident in our ability to get it. And there we go, we're there quite nicely. And he comes Marsh in for his first ball. And it's 0 off 2. 1 more over we'll play then, I think. No mucking about there. Well, we didn't miss time, we just didn't want to go for it, plain and simple. That's close. Bit daft to go for that one, but nonetheless it was okay. Nothing to worry about. Lovely shot. Just a single though. And I think we'll make that our last shot. So we're starting off our second innings then against Nottinghamshire. We've got off to a decent start. We've got 12 off 8 runs. 12 5 balls. And we're off to a decent start. Hopefully we can have a good partnership with Marsh. But looking at our new debutant, well, I don't know if it's a debutant or not, but looking at the starter that Lees has made with that 78, and Bairstow with, I think, 70, and another player, I can't remember what his name is, that all-rounder who got 80. I think it was White or White, can't quite remember. He seems to do quite well, so there's a lot of hope going for us. So, we'll be back on Tuesday then, folks, with the with episode 31 of this series, which means that it'll be the finale of this, well, not the finale, I don't know what I'm going on about. That's a nice shot. At the end of this test match against Nottinghamshire, then we'll move on to the 3rd match of this County Cup series. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been TIJ, and I'll see you guys in the next video on Tuesday. Thank you for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.